Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, we are going to do what I know many of y'all probably don't enjoy, but unfortunately it needs to be done, and that is a complaint video. I uploaded one yesterday, and I'm uploading one today as well because I think specifically the Breakout mode deserves our attention. It just does right now. It is a disaster. I'm not going to sit here and say the other modes are great in terms of their rewards because they're quite simply not, but Breakout right now is just terrible. And I haven't grinded Breakout personally. You know what I mean? I have not gotten to that point yet, grinding Breakout myself to get these rewards. But I have seen some people do it, and we're going to go through my boy Most Ballin's tweets here for in a little bit. And it is just, it's pretty remarkable how terrible these rewards are looking, and it just how long, time consuming, annoying this game mode is for rewards that are just so painfully mediocre. This is the mode right now that is in need of the biggest work because there is a whole community on MyTEAM that are pretty much exclusively offline players. And right now, if you are an offline player, you pretty much have two things to do: domination or Breakout. And Breakout's an utter disaster. It just is. It sucks. It's not a good mode whatsoever right now with the way it is. And I think that's really important to break down right now and talk about, number one, how they can make it better. But number two, just what's going on with the mode. So before we hop into it, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 30,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, tons of consistent daily MyTEAM content. We are pumping out tons of videos every day with the new game, and I want to see the mode thrive, man. I really do. So I'm not just trying to sit here and complain and whine and moan, but I think the mode is in need of some work, and especially Breakout is just, it's a disaster. It needs help. So let's get into it. First of all, let's talk through my boy Most Ballin's tweets from yesterday. This man was playing Breakout, and he says he figured out the method. Hall of Fame. This mode is absolutely terrible. It is. Look at these rewards on the edge of the basic board. The Hall of Fame basic board. He is a bronze option pack, a playbook pack, and whatever that is. I don't even know what this pack is, but it's nothing good. Not to mention, we keep going through his tweets. We keep going through his stuff, and we'll skip over a few of these, but we're looking for Breakout stuff. And he actually wound up winning his way to a warp portal, once a warp portal is open, you can use it to go to a special theme board with higher difficulty games and upgraded prizes. By the way, this is totally RNG to get this warp portal. It is not guaranteed whatsoever. It is entirely RNG as far as I can tell to get this warp portal. Then, not only that, you go to the warp portal, and I mean, not to mention, by the way, these challenges are hard. The difficulty on Hall of Fame makes the games really hard, so I think that's worth noting, as well as how challenging these games are, and we'll talk about that more when he shows in a few tweets what team he played against. But like, if you lose, by the way, if you lose 3 times, you don't get any rewards at all. You don't get any of the rewards at all. So you just wasted all your time trying to do that. The CPU is very hard, especially when you're on higher difficulties. And then it's RNG whether or not you get the warp. And this dude, I mean, Most did wind up eventually getting a warp. He winds up getting to warp from the corner and activate that portal and go to a special themed board with higher tier rewards and higher difficulty games. So he comments here, literally sweating versus CPU, you have to set up and everything, and you do. It's really hard, like legitimately. Even for a good player, it's going to be hard right now. That is just the honest truth. And then he's getting error codes, by the way. That's not a Breakout issue. That's just a MyTEAM issue. But then he gets on this Breakout board, and he's got a ton of prize points and all that type of stuff. And then you get here, and you got a basketball and 2,000 MT. These are the corner rewards on the special board. This is 6 hours. I mean, let's look back at this. 8 hours. This is a 2 hours of grinding basically, and he's still not able to play, and he's only gotten to the corners, and the rewards are not crazy. You know what I mean? A basketball and 2,000 MT. This is the best reward I've literally seen on Breakout so far, which is a unsellable Ruby Plus player, which is almost certainly just going to be a base Series 1 Ruby. Somebody like Kawhi Leonard or Paul George or Donovan Mitchell or John Morant or whatever. And none of those cards are all that elite. Not to mention, none of those cards are going for more than about 2,000 or 3,000 MT on the auction house right now. So again, a not super valuable reward for, at this point, 3 hours of his time probably. You get losses, by the way, if you get an error code. So that's going to be another chunk of your 3 losses. And it's just like, I mean, look at these rewards: a deluxe badge pack, a diamond shoe, a holo player. It's going to be a gold or an emerald. It's not like you're going to pull a really good holo. And again, it's unsellable for any of the player rewards. All the player rewards are unsellable. he gets a bunch of prize points, which is great, but the prize points, again, you can redeem them for these rewards if you want to play for them, but they're not that good of rewards, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, look at these rewards, bro. Emerald Peyton Pritchard, he's played out this entire warped board, and the entire board, you got a little bit of MT, an Emerald Peyton Pritchard, a base pack, a logo pack, a shoe pack, a Ruby Plus pack, which is going to be a base Ruby, unsellable, a little bit of MT, a arena, a basketball, a little bit more MT, even less MT, a shoe, a deluxe badge pack, a diamond shoe, a hollow player, and a court. That's awful for, at this point, probably 3-4 hours of grinding, at least, for these rewards. It's just like, and then playing this team on Hall of Fame for a base pack. The teams you're playing against are gassed. They're crazy. Like, nobody has more than maybe one pink diamond in the lineup, pretty much. I mean, there's a couple people who probably have T-Mac and LeBron, and like literally a couple people in the community, I guess, who probably have locked in that LeBron, Wilt, Russ, and have gotten another pink diamond. So they might have 3 pink diamonds in their lineup. 2 opals and 3 pink diamonds on Hall of Fame difficulty? That's incredibly hard. And it's like, and he if you lose 3 games, again, even on the highest reward, was up 6-0. Steph hit 3 straight threes to send me home. Board finished, and I got 0 awards. He didn't get any of the awards because he lost to the really, really good team at the end. The rewards are awful. The mode itself, for one, is really confusing. I still don't totally understand it. The teams you play against are crazy good, especially on these higher difficulties. And it takes forever for no guaranteed rewards at all. There's no guaranteed rewards if you lose 3 games. They turned this offline mode into a mode that has no rewards of any value whatsoever. That was on the special warped board, y'all, which is a RNG to get. Like, again, y'all, I don't want to sit here and bash 2K every single day, but bro, I'm not even an offline player, man. I'm not sitting here complaining about this for myself, because this is not a mode I would ever really touch myself anyway. It's the honest truth. I'm not in here grinding Breakout, and I'm not going to be in here grinding Breakout. But like, dude, these rewards are absolutely unacceptable. This just cannot be the game we're playing this year. It just can't. It's unacceptable if this is the only true offline mode you have to play besides domination and the occasional challenge. There's no triple threat offline. There's no clutch time offline. There's no set in stone rewards. And if you lose 3 times, you get no rewards at all, no matter where you are, no matter how much time you've put in. Unacceptable. Truly unacceptable. The rewards need to be better, plain and simple. There need to be probably checkpoints for rewards. Like, as a whole, this mode needs better rewards, but especially, like, as a whole, the MyTEAM mode needs better rewards, but especially Breakout, man. This mode is a complete and utter disaster, and this is supposed to be one of the brand new, exciting features of NBA 2K25 MyTEAM. Instead, you've given us the worst single-player mode in the history of MyTEAM. Like, what are we doing here? This is awful. And the thing is, the concept of the mode, while admittedly kind of confusing, seems decent. If the rewards you got were actually good, and if there were like checkpoints or goals to work towards for guaranteed rewards as well. But no, right now it's a total, complete, and utter disaster, and we just have to do better, 2K. Come on, man. You can't keep screwing up all these different things in MyTEAM, and I promise y'all, a lot of y'all are going to complain, or going to talk in my comments about how I'm complaining too much. The game has problems, bro, and this is one of them, and I think it needs to be addressed, and I'm going to sit here and give y'all my honest opinion. At the end of the day, that's who I am, that's what I'm going to do, and that's what I'm doing with this Breakout mode. It needs to be better. Plain and simple. It's just unacceptable right now. So with that being said, that's going to do it for this video. I hope y'all did enjoy. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.